Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ, on our favorite music channel, One Live Music Reacts. We got something really good today. Totally different. I'm sure some of you are looking at me and thinking, wait a minute, where's his glasses? Was his glasses shattered already? Well, not quite. We got something really different today. So today we're going to spend time to listen to Marcelito Pomoy, his live story interview. I think it's so important to know the background and the story behind this famous good people. And maybe there's a thing or two we could learn from them, know why they're the way they are, know why they think the way they think, why they act the way they act. I think it's so important. And I'll just throw this out there and then we'll go right in. I think everybody should write a book in this world. Even if you could only touch one person in this world, I think you've lived well. I think everybody should write a book about your life because you just never know who can learn from it. And if you could only touch one person in a positive way, in an impactful way, I think you've lived well. Well, let's just go right in. It's all about Marcelito Pomoy today. Let's listen, and please put your comments in the comment section below. Let us go.
Hi, I'm Marcelito Pomoy, and I want to share my life story with you.
Two voices. I'd like to know. One man.
When I was 2, my dad was arrested for arson based on false charges. My mom left me and my 2 siblings, the oldest being 7, and we didn't know her reasons. Authorities were alerted that we were unattended, and we ended up in jail with my dad, living off food and shared by the other prisoners. However, when my dad got sick and couldn't take care of us anymore, we were taken in by local policeman, Ali Makawili, who welcomed us into his home. I stayed with the Makawili family until I was 8. After the experience, not right, treatment Makawili mother, I asked my foster parents about my real parents. Upon learning the truth about my dad's imprisonment, which led to our adoption by the Makawili family, I left their home. The next day, I had to find my dad in prison, but was unsuccessful. Regardless of my young age, I started engaging in various jobs for survival. I worked as a tinsmith at a bowling alley, sold balot like a boiled duck, embryo served with salt or chili, garlic, and vinegar, ice cream, and took on odd jobs. When I was 16, 8 years after leaving my foster parents and selling balot, a regular customer recognized me and told me about my family and where my dad was. They told me my dad, and I was so excited to see him again. My dad cried when we met, and after he told me about my mom leaving. I felt angry towards my mom, and I stayed with my dad, who had a new family, for a short while, but left because I didn't get along with my stepmom. Later, with the help of an illegal recruiter, moved to Manila to find work. I worked in a furniture shop. I washed empty brandy bottles and worked on poultry and pig farms, as well as a construction site. It was while working on the poultry farm that I started singing in a female voice, singing while I sprayed the chicken coop.
Wow.
When I turned 24, I went back to my dad in Siargao. He told me my mom was in Cavite. I didn't know that while I was working in Manila. My mom and siblings were close to me. I got my oldest sister mobile number from my dad, went to Cavite, and finally found them. Meeting my mom for this first time, I couldn't describe my feelings. I was very angry that she left us when we were young. However, my mom hugged me and asked for forgiveness, which I gave her. Shortly after finding my mom and siblings, I got sick and had to be operated on for appendicitis. And after leaving the hospital, I was taken to my oldest sister, who made an offensive comment that hurt me. I took this comment as a challenge, so I decided to join a talent show.
Wow, so good.
First, I tried ABC5, Talentadong Pinoy, but I didn't succeed. I didn't give up and tried ABS-CBN Pilipinas Got Talent's second season, where I won the grand prize with 19.56% of the votes, winning 2 million pesos. My entire family was there to support me in the grand finale at the Araneta Coliseum, where I performed The Prayer, the famous by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli, receiving outstanding ovation from the audience and all the three judges. When asked about my prayer that night, I said, I pray for my performance to be successful so my family could be proud of me, as it was the first time in my life I saw all my family members together. A few weeks after my win, someone uploaded a video on YouTube showing the residents of this league welcome me with love, admiration, and pride during a festive ceremony in my hometown, attended by high-ranking officials of the province and the city. I was an honor and uplifting experience. My lonely and difficult life seemed to end, and I stepped into a new bright future with my unique singing style and supportive fan base, constantly receiving positive feedback. It was clear I needed to stay on this path.
Wow.
On September 21st in 2014, I married Pomoy Joan Paraiso, and we have since had two children, Marcela Janaya, MJ, and Marchesa Janoa, MC Pomoy. Family is most important to me. They always stand by me, and I never want them to live through the experience I had. In September 2018, I performed on Wish 107.5 radio station, where I sang Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. Famous duet, The Prayer, and was invited back to perform Jennifer Rush, The Power of Love, also made famous by Dion. My performance at the Manila radio station caught the attention of Ellen DeGeneres, a famous American TV host. She invited me and my wife to appear on the Ellen Show. I performed two songs on the show, The Prayer and Beauty and the Beast, gaining international attention.
Unbelievable! So amazing! So amazing!
Since both songs were by Celine Dion, my favorite singer, Ellen managed for me to travel to Las Vegas to attend one of her concerts and meet her in person.
Wow.
It was huge honor and experience.
My body was like, wow.
Next, I participated in America's Got Talent, The Champion, in the second episode, which aired on January 13, 2020. I started the audition with The Prayer. After advancing to the next round, I performed Conti Partiro in Italian. Before the final, I sang Beauty and the Beast. In the final, I performed Queens, We Are the Champion. Joined by other finalists, I finished fourth in the competition. The World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 pandemic on March 11, 2020. The second season of America's Got Talent Champion ended on February 17, and within weeks, the pandemic broke out, so I lost my momentum and couldn't immediately capitalize on the opportunities brought by America's Got Talent as the world shut down. After the pandemic, I regularly perform around the world, from America to Asia and the Middle East. In 2023, I was approached by Reactz Entertainment, an international management and booking company based in Dubai. Roland Horvath, my manager, sees huge potential in my talent and has worked with Andrea Bocelli on some project. So I managed to sign the 3 album deal with Pier Paolo Guerini, Bocelli's producer, with the first album set to release in 2024. Reactz Entertainment plans to build a serious brand around me. My management is preparing a fantastic show for me, the ultimate show with various guest performers like Estonian soprano Elina Nichayeva, violinist Petar Markoski, and the urban Burbank folk modern Hungarian dance group. My biggest wish is to create a duet with Andrea Bocelli, Celine Dion, and Sarah Brightman, and to work with David Foster, Andrew Lloyd Webber, and Max Martin in the future. Joanne and I would be the happiest if any of this happened in our lives. But my life is in Lord's hands. We believe in Him.
Wow. Marcelito Pomoy. Man, this was really so profound, so touching. I love to listen to stories like this. It tells me a whole lot more about the person. I didn't know all of this stuff. I'm so glad I know. It gives me an additional next level respect for this man, for what he does, his craft, and why he is the way he is. But I have to tell you, before we wrap this up, the one thing that really stood out to me, amidst of all of this fame and popularity and, getting up there, and he should, rightfully so, because well deserved. He deserves it. The one thing that you can tell that really hit him when he was talking about that he felt some type of way and I felt some type of way was when he was talking about his family, his wife, his kids, and obviously the extended family, siblings and all that. Family is everything. Fame, popularity, money, all of that will go someday. But family will remain. Family will always be there. Let's cherish our families, no matter what. Let's stay together. Whatever it takes, let's do it. Fight it. Fight all the externals. Whatever you got to do, stay with your family. Family is everything. And you heard him last, he says, my life is in God's hands. Those are the two most important things in this life. God and family. God first, family next. Please cherish your family and please hold on to God Almighty. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to wrap this up, and you know how we like to do it. We just like to remind ourselves while we're doing this to have fun in a healthy fashion as we spread positivity into this chaotic world. And we know it is chaotic. God help us. But more importantly, we just like to remind ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you. I hope this encouraged you. Now, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this to encourage somebody else. Now that you are encouraged, go out there and encourage somebody else too. I'll see you soon. You take it now. Bye for now.